Hello everyone. So as I discussed in the previous video that I will be coming up with the detail about the notification of UPSC CSE 2026. So here I am. We know that the notification is out for 933 posts. And now we are going to talk about what everyone is talking about. And that is the change that UPSC has introduced this time. It is one of the major changes that UPSC has introduced. The Commission, they have revised the attempt limits and the eligibility for those who are into the civil services, who are already into the services. And it may change the future of those who are preparing for this exam. So let's talk about it. If you have cleared IAS or IFS, the foreign service exam earlier, I am going to tell you why you should be very thoughtful and very careful before you appear for CSE 2026. So talking about some of the restrictions on applying for this exam, which UPSC is talking about in the notification very properly, is that if you're already appointed to Indian Administrative Service as IAS or Indian Foreign Service from any earlier exam, and you're currently serving, you cannot appear in CSE 2026. If you become IAS or IFS after prelims 2026 and you're currently serving, you cannot write mains 2026. And if you become IAS or IFS after mains starts, but before the final result and you're currently serving, CSE 2026 result will not be considered for any service. So here UPSC is considering all the delays, चाहे वो waiting list का हो, document verification का कोई issue हो, late service allocation का issue हो, सब कुछ यहाँ पर clarify किया गया है. The next change is about the Indian Police Service, जो बहुत ही detail में बताया गया है that if you're already selected or appointed to the Indian Police Service from your earlier exam, you cannot opt for it this time. And even if you opt, you can't be allocated IPS again through CSE 2026. You may appear, but IPS won't be allocated. Now, if we talk about the one-time improvement opportunity, जो सब आप rank improvement के लिए दोबारा exam दिया जाता है, and specifically about the IPS or any other Group A service candidates, they get. So उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. If you get IPS or Group A service in CSE 2026, you can appear in 2027 for one last time. But there are strict conditions that apply. What you must do is that you must take one-time exemption from the training to write CSE 2027. Another thing that you do is that candidate, they must at least join the foundation course. If you don't join training and you don't take the exemption from the service allocating authority, your 2026 service allocation, it will be cancelled. If you clear CSE 2027, जब आप देंगे, also you can choose one service, either the CSE 2026 service जो आपको मिली थी या फिर 2027 में जो service मिली, उनमें से कोई भी choose कर सकते हैं. The other service will be cancelled automatically अगर आप एक को चुनते हैं तो, of course. If you don't get any service in CSE 2027, you can continue with your CSE 2026 service. If you don't join training for both CSE 2026 and CSE 2027, both the allocations, they will be cancelled. And after this, you cannot appear in CSE 2028 even if you have attempts left. Or later, but you can appear unless you resign from the service that you've been undergoing. If you want to use the remaining attempts after taking one-time exemption, you must not join any service which has been allotted to you. If you join, your future attempts, they will be blocked. So, इसमें आपको बहुत ज़्यादा rethinking डालनी पड़ेगी. If a candidate, they have been allocated service in 2025, so you will be given only one chance for your rank improvement, either in CSE 26 or CSE 27 to reappear and to improve your rank. If that candidate wants to reappear in 2028, तब आपको जो भी service allocate हुआ है पहले उससे resign करना पड़ेगा. Read these points very carefully, read again. You want to talk to your mentors, you can talk to them and get the clarity before you appear in 2026 or 27. इसके अलावा there have been other changes also that UPSC has introduced, which everyone, not those who are in service or those who are the first timers, जिनको second time भी attempt देना है, हर एक को इन changes के बारे में जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सबसे पहला तो as I discussed in the previous video that this time there are 4 online modules. सबसे पहला account creation, then there's universal registration for out of which you will get the URN. the number, universal registration number. Then there is this common application form. These three modules, they are common for any exam which has been conducted by UPSC. The fourth one is your exam specific. So usme you will be filling details for the UPSC CSE 2026. Another change that UPSC has introduced this time is that the mandatory face authentication at the exam centers. This has been done to ensure the foolproof conduct of the exam. So all of you prelims wale din, you all are advised to reach on the venue well before time, because इस process में थोड़ा time लग सकता है. आप अपने दिमाग को calm रखें, and for that you need to reach there on time. Talking about the signature upload rule, because students who have started filling up the form, they are facing this problem that their signatures haven't been uploaded. Issue आ रहा है. सबसे पहले तो you are advised that आपको instructions पढ़ने पड़ेंगे. UPSC ने specifically एक file डाला है wherein they've mentioned what kind of signature will be accepted, what kind of signature file will be rejected. So look at that very carefully, because you are advised to have a white paper, sign on it 3 times vertically with a black pen, and the room wherein you will be signing, or the place wherein you will be taking picture, it should have a proper light. और वहाँ पर 1 your signature, 2 your signature, 3 your signature, and take that picture. It should be in the JPG form, and the size should be between 20 to 100 KB. Then you may upload it. You should be giving the name also to that file. उसको नाम क्या देंगे आप? Signature. So giving the name also is very important, because UPSC is mentioning that in its file. Other than the signature, now they have introduced this live photo capture. Live photo के लिए you will be using the web camera either, or you will be scanning the QR code that you will be seeing वहाँ पर जब आप form भर रहे होंगे. So you can capture that, scan that QR code and capture using your mobile phone. Have proper lights around you so that you don't face any rejection while you upload that photo. Another update is that once UPSC will conduct your prelims exam, that is on 24th of May, you will be given an opportunity जहाँ पर आप UP Commission को representation आप दे सकते हैं regarding the questions that have been asked in the paper, or regarding the answer key which will be released. This window, it will be open from 26th of May, that is 3 days from your pre-exam, 26th of May till 30th of May, 6 p.m. And what would be the mode? You need to log in to the UPSC website, and there will be the directions which will be given. You have to follow those directions. वो notification में भी दिया हुआ है कि आपको कहाँ click करना है, and then you can make your representation. एग्जाम स्पेसिफिक मॉड्यूल फिल करते हुए एक चीज का और ध्यान रखना है, दैट यू विल बी रिक्वायर्ड टू गिव और टू नॉट गिव कंसेंट रिगार्डिंग योर डिटेल्स, जो आप शेयर करेंगे डिटेल्स. इफ यू डोंट क्लियर योर पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट, और आप पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट तक पहुंचते हैं, whether you want your details to be used by the registered private companies, PSUs, or any other statutory or autonomous organization of the Government of India, this data, it will be used for the employment purpose. So I would advise you to share the details. One more change that has been noticed this time is the vacancies of Indian Forest Services. In 2025, the vacancies were 150, but in 2026, Indian Forest Service vacancies, they are expected to be around 80 as per the Indian Forest Service notification. Forest services ka pre is similar for both civil services and forest services, but the means pattern, it's different, as we all know. In forest services, you have 2 optional papers, and जिसके 4 papers होते हैं, 1 GK, 1 general English. यहाँ पे personality test जो होता है, it is of 300 marks. तो forest service में अभी ये major change हमें देखने को मिला है, that vacancies have been reduced to a great extent. So these were some of the major changes that UPSC has introduced this time. Some of them are major, some of them are the details that you have to keep in mind while filling up the application form for CSE 2026. And we all know that all these changes, they have been introduced with the aim to reduce some ambiguity and to ensure fairness and transparency in this UPSC CSE examination process. So all of you are advised to go through the details very carefully. आप अपने फॉर्म में भी बहुत ध्यान से डिटेल्स डालिएगा, एंड फिल द फॉर्म विद वेरी फोकस्ड माइंड, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द एग्जाम.